It is Saturday, January 24th, 2015, and I'm going to show you a video of the renovations of the Riverside CRC Church. Try to explain a few things that are going on and maybe try to explain a few things that you're looking at. Right, and the first thing we're looking at is the front of the church. And then I just kind of pan along the side here to see that we're putting brick or stone on the bottom, and we're going to be putting vertical siding in other locations. Here we are. There's going to be a window going beside that door to kind of make everything look even. Here's a better look at the stone that we're using on the bottom. And here are the new windows that we put in the church. And if I pan along here, you'll get to see what the siding and the stone look like together, because there's a small piece that appears to have been done. So just kind of, I'll do a shot of how it's going to look, and then we'll just walk in a little closer, get a better look at what we're looking at. We got the capping around the door. Looks great. And the siding and the stone together. Beautiful. It looks like all the stone has been put on. The roofing is pretty much completed. This will be, just zoom in here, this will be the new main entrance of the church, and that'll come right into the fellowship hall, which I'll show you a little bit later. Here's a view from the west side of the church. The people will enter through the nursery. On the top we have the mezzanine, and this will be a secondary entrance into the church. This will all be clad in the stone on the bottom and the vertical siding on the top. Here's a view from the south side of the church. It's a view that very few people will see. It's just grass back here, no parking lot, and no entrance. We're leaving the brick on the old fellowship hall as it is. That's the only part of the church that will remain with the old style cladding, just to save a little bit of money. And there's a cadet building. I'll go to the other side. Oh, might as well come with me as I walk through here. I'm right beside the cadet building. These are the room. This is windows to a classroom and a couple windows for the new council room that we'll see inside later. And here we are on the other side of the church. It's very much like the north side of the church, although we're not adding another window. Here I'll just put a bush there or something. It looks just great. Okay, so I'll just move around to the front of the church. Alright, this is the front of the new front of the church. This is where you used to enter. There were big steps in the front there, and those, you see the plywood in the bottom there, that's where the entrances were. There will be no entrance anymore on this side of the church. This is the new front of the church. The pulpit is just beyond that wall. There's going to be the cross isn't going to look like that, but there's going to be a cross in the front and some nice detail in the front there, and so people won't be entering by the road anymore. Okay, here we are on the nursery entrance to the church, the old hallway. When you first walk in, right now it doesn't look a whole lot different until you look to your left. And we have a huge entrance. This is going to be the new entrance to the nurseries. The reception area here, where you can drop off your kids. Now, as you can see, there's a wall here. This wall will be knocked out, and there's going to be rooms beyond that, which I will show you in the next clip. And here we are. So this is kind of the entrance. I think there's it looks like a little closet here. That'll probably be where the bathroom is for the little kids. Beyond this wall, which hasn't been clad yet, is a kitchen. I'll show you that a little bit later. Okay, we are in the new nursery. This is the wall here that we were looking at just in the previous clip. That will be gone. This was, as you can see by the brick, this was the outside of the old church. So this is one of the nursery rooms here. Nice natural light, one window, two windows, okay, and then over here is another nursery room. Great. Good sized rooms. We'll walk over here, and this will be our new library. So these are the rooms in the new addition. And then we walk through here. Now I did turn a light on. It's kind of dark in here. Taking a little while for it to warm up. Alright, here is the new main entrance. So you'll enter through here and walk right into the brand new fellowship hall, which is quite large. There off to your left is the opening for the sanctuary, and there's some more rooms over there. Let's take a walk. Walk through the new fellowship hall. As you can see, it's quite large. It's getting a little lighter in here. Very high ceilings, so it'll give a feeling of space. Here's the main entrance again, and there is the opening to the hallway we're just looking at. Just going to do a 360 here. So this room here is going to be storage, and this is a classroom. Let's take a walk in there. Not trip. Okay. So this is just a regular classroom. I believe these are windows that we salvaged from the other side of the church, so kind of reuse them. They were in the old nursery. Alright, spin around here. Now this is a new council room. It's quite spacious, so the elders and deacons won't be bumping into each other, and we can maybe put a decent sized table in here, and they have easy access to the sanctuary on Sunday mornings. They just walk through this door, this little hallway here, and into the sanctuary. While we're here, we might as well take a little gander. Just recently, all the cladding has been ripped down off the walls. As you can see, there was plaster or drywall or whatever on the walls, but the insulation was substandard, and we had volunteers come in from the church and rip down all the cladding and all the old insulation, and that will be re-insulated. It's kind of dark in here, so I'm just doing the best I can. Give you an overview of there's pictures of this as well, of course. There's I should really show you the new beam. It's quite the beam we put in here, so we could take the balcony out. There's the organ that is staying where it is. The console is going up front. There's going to be 10-foot doors partway underneath the pipes and right across the front, glass doors to let you into the sanctuary, as well as the door that we just went through, and there's exactly the same hallway door type thing on the other side, so when the doors are closed, easy access into the sanctuary.